Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Just Another Day. Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest misconceptions in the AI world. If I type something into my conversational AI tool, is it going to appear somewhere else? Will another user see it? Well, the short answer is absolutely not. And this video, is going to explain how your data is actually used, how to completely opt out of training, and how to turn on private or temporary chats. And we're going to see this in all the major conversational AI tools. So there's a huge myth out there. As we just said it, if I type something sensitive into, let's say, ChatGPT or Gemini, will another user see it, or will another user use my data? And this is completely false. Conversational GenAI tools are off the shelf consumer products, and they are not shared databases. So in that case, they are not live products. Your specific prompts are not going to appear in someone else's computer. AI doesn't forward your content to someone else. It doesn't leak between users, in other words. So this is very, very important. However, the piece of the equation that you should understand is that some platforms may use your input, may or may not use your input to improve future models. But that is only if you allow it. And so let's go by, one by one for each GenAI tool, and let me show you how this really works. The first tool that we're going to view is ChatGPT, and this is the most popular tool in here. In the case of ChatGPT, it's very simple. If you just want to opt out for your data to be used to train new models, let's say ChatGPT 5.2 or upcoming models, you just simply go into your account, you click in here, you go to settings, and in settings you have data control. You click into data control, and in here you see something that is called improve the model for everyone. If you simply turn off this, which I just I did from the beginning, you simply avoid the provider to actually use your data for to train new models. So it's simple as that. The other way that you can protect your data is by using your temporary chat. You have here an icon that says turn on temporary chat. If you click on here, see what it says. This chat won't appear in history, use or update ChatGPT memory, or be used to train our model. For safety purposes, we may keep a copy of the chat for up to 30 days. So this is really another way that you can do to actually protect your data by using the temporary chat. And that's it. This is really simple in Gemini. In ChatGPT. You can just opt out for the model to train to use your data for upcoming releases, and or you can choose the temporary chat. Going to Gemini, in Gemini you also have the option to opt out for the model to train itself by using your data. You just click into settings in here, and you click into activity, the activity icon. When you click into activity, you see in here that says keeping activity. Keep your activity lets you pick the chat where you have left of any time and helps improve Google services. You can just turn this off, and that's it. It will help you to avoid any data leakage, and it prevents basically your prompts from being used to improve Gemini. We let's go to another model then. We can go to Claude. That is Claude from Anthropic, and basically Claude is one of the strictest when it comes to privacy. Um, the opt-out status by default is turned off, so Claude does not use your input to train models unless you explicitly give permissions for that. But in this case, there is absolutely no action required for most users in here. Moving forward, we go to DeepSeek, the Chinese LLM provider, and in here, of course, DeepSeek is rising fast, and yes, you can also manage your data settings. In here, you go to your account, you click in here, you go to settings, and then you go to data, and you see it says improve the model for everyone. Well, you simply turn it off, and that's it for DeepSeek. So most of these models do the same thing. They offer this option. Go to Cohere, another very famous conversational AI tool. But this one basically also the same way as we explained for Anthropic. Cohere is enterprise first and very privacy strict. So the good news is that your data is not used for training unless a company signs into the settings for it to be trained. But Cohere's default, settings is no training from user data. So be sure that this is not going to happen. Let's move to Grok. Elon Musk, Grok. So how to opt out? Again, you simply go to the settings as well of Grok in here, and you click into the settings, and then in here you also have the data controls piece of the equation. Improve the models by allowing your data to be used. You simply turn it off, and that's it. Simply as simple as that. And the last two that we have from this list is Qwen from Chinese Alibaba. And on the other hand, we have Chat from Mistral, which is a French company. Both of them, it's exactly the same thing. You go to your account, you go to user setting, choose privacy, and then disable model improvement or data for model training. So this is a little bit it. Really, at the end of the day, all these models are secure in terms of not storing your data or not using it's. They are not cookie monster where they take your data and they share it with someone else. That you have to be secure, sure about it. One thing though that I would recommend is that if you're using conversational AI tools for your own work, I would really recommend to go with the enterprise grade versions of the tool, especially if you're handling data sensitive sensitive data from companies and NDA stuff. In that sense, you would need to go with the enterprise grade versions of all these tools that offer much more security and compliance and private instances for all these tools. Having said that, for your daily basis, rest assured that your data is not going to be shared with anyone. And also, don't forget that all these tools already have the the option to also go with incognito modes. You just click on an icon and you enable temporary chat in ChatGPT. The same way goes with incognito mode in Gemini, and other foundational LLM models are mimicking this. So having said that, you always have that option as well. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I really hope that this information is useful for you, and you can share it with someone who still thinks that AI sends you that your data for strangers. So see you in the next episode of Just Another Day, and thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.